Hello, just gonna do a quick unboxing of a order I got from Vinegar Syndrome. It's only 2 items. Something always impressive about Vinegar Syndrome's orders is the tape that they use. The first thing that I want to talk about is, as of this recording, the newest release in the line from Vinegar Syndrome called Cinematograph. And they've put out a bunch of really fascinating films. This is currently the stack that I have, and of course we'll be adding one more to that, but this was a special edition of the film that also came with a parachuter, little parachute, boy, with several eyes, and what there's a really, the parachuter looks great because the parachute itself has the cinematograph like written on it, and it just, this itself just looks so cool. But even more exciting, and I'll go into this a little bit later, it's Cinematograph Release 17, but this was the edition that came with a book on directing that I believe, it is written by the director. It was really exciting, just any books on filmmaking. But this is a fascinating movie that I really know nothing about, as has been the case with a number of cinematograph releases. But this, I'll just read the description. John Badham's practical stunt-fueled 90s action opus starring Wesley Snipes, Gary Busey, and Yancey Butler, newly restored in 4K from its original camera negative, making its worldwide UHD 4K debut with hours of new extras. Yeah, kind of lost it there. But Cinematograph consistently has really great-looking releases, great-looking transfers, at least in my opinion. Not really knowing much about it, at least to me, what looks good. And consistently, they've been putting out releases that look fantastic. And yeah, they've also consistently had amazing special features. So I have no doubt that the edit number of patch essays included will be amazing. This is a really exciting release that I am going to definitely give a watch soon. And then after is a release from Distribix. I think that's the Distribix. But here's the recent release, 4K release of Last Tango in Paris, a Bernardo Bertolucci film. I have only recently seen for the first time The Conformist, and this is of course very much nothing like The Conformist. But it's a really incredible looking release. Great embossed, somewhat text of The Last Tango in Paris. This being the variant cover edition with the Eiffel Tower, and the standard cover. So I also really like this. This is what that standard, I believe this is the original theatrical poster of Marlon Brando on a chair. Recently there was a movie that came out sort of about the making of this movie, I believe, called Being Maria. But that's a separate movie. This is just they always manage to do very great looking releases, and Distribix, whatever, I need to look at the spelling. Distribix is they kind of specialize in doing X-rated NC-17 films, and this is probably the most high-profile release from them. Yeah, I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to give this a watch, but similarly, also it's a different kind of movie, but similar like slipcases. the 4K of Looking for Mr. Goodbar. These are both some really fascinating 4K releases. Paramount. Actually, no, this was MGM. These are just fascinating and really well put together 4K releases. I can't talk. That also came with a parachute